So today we're going to take a look at a new deck that I just got. It is the Herbal Astrology Oracle. There's 55 cards, which I'm very excited about. There's a deck and a guidebook in this box. And let me see. The art is by Josephine Clerks. And the deck itself is by Adriana Ayales. I hope I said her last name right. So I like this deck because I like herbs. I have another deck about herbs. It's called what is it called? The Herb Crafters Tarot. I got a lot of decks about herbs now that I think about it. So I like this one because not only is it about herbs and learning, it hopefully will teach me more about herbs because I use them in tea, I use them in magic, but also it looks like they mix astrology in. And everybody knows that I have a channel called Ask an Aquarius and I'm into astrology. So it's going to be interesting to see what does this deck teach us about astrology. Now, as you can see, it is still in the plastic. I didn't even take it out. And I'm going to take it out of the box now. This is from Hay House. This is a Hay House deck. And that excites me because Hay House, I'm used to their decks. I got a lot of Hay House decks. I think I probably got more Hay House decks than any other deck. Hay House produces a lot of work. And I usually like their work. So I'm always willing to, gamble with Hay House because I like their work. I like their founder. So I'm always willing to gamble with them. Listen to this. This box is sturdy. Nice sturdy box. So let's do the introduction and then we're going to talk about the Herbal Astrology Oracle. That's a lot to say, right? I am QueenAusetHeru and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to anybody and everybody who might like it too. Let's see. Leave us a positive comment in the comment section, please. And if you want to get your own personal reading done, I'll be happy to help you. Please inbox me or email me or hit me up on my social media. All of that is underneath this video, along with my Patreon, my Amazon wish list, and my merchandise for the channel. And my ArchAngel Michael merchandise is there too. So let's get started. All right. So we already know we got a sturdy box. I am an Amazon affiliate. So when we're finished, take a look at this. You might want to screenshot that if you want to read it. When we are done, what I'm going to do is I am going to put underneath here the link where you can purchase this on Amazon.com. As an Amazon affiliate, I get a couple pennies every time you buy something. So please use my code. I will be eternally grateful. And it has finger holes on the side. I always point those out because people always ask me, does it have finger holes? Because it's hard to open a box like this without them. And this deck came out recently. This is a new deck. So, now mind you, this has finger holes. And I'm still back here struggling to get the deck open. Hold on. Let me make sure it's not tape on it. Because it feels like it's taped down. No, it's not. Yeah. I told you guys, these can be very difficult to open, even with finger holes. You are medicine. I love it when they write little messages like that on the inside of the box. I think it's really cool. Nice touch. Okay. So it's a top and bottom box, standard box we're used to. I got a book here. Ooh, wow, look at this book, y'all. Hefty book. The good thing about this is that hopefully they're going to explain. Yeah, it's going to explain everything. So we got the upright and a reverse with this oracle. Most oracles don't have a reverse. So that's pretty interesting. The astrological ruler, which would be the astrology part. Some guidance. Okay. So this gives us a lot of information. When we're done, we'll pick one. There are no pictures of the cards in here, though. It's totally black and white. Which is fine, but it's nice when they do have them. And it does have some spreads in here. So if you're somebody who loves using spreads like I do, there are some spreads. I love when a deck makes this choice to use paper instead of plastic. I love this. If you're creating a deck and you have the option of using paper or plastic, use the paper. And it comes off so easily, and it's biodegradable, and it won't get stuck on a poor turtle somewhere. I saw that once and I think it traumatized me, I swear. All right, not too thick, not too thin. Bounces right back. Great cardstock. Here's the back of the card. Very pretty, very attractive. It looks like the animals of the zodiac. I'm not sure though, I could be wrong. Could be the animals of the forest, because I do see the zodiac symbols of the star and the sun, and I'm not sure. I see the Leo lion, but I'm not sure about the other ones. Now we turn it over. It feels great. It is not glossy. It's just a little bit there. Not glossy, but there is some glare to it. Take a look at the artwork. Let's put it here. Let's pull it to us. We have to go to the side so it won't blind you. Let's take a look. I like the whimsical nature of the artwork. I love the swing. Okay, all right. I'm sold immediately on the first card. Let's see some more. I want to get this as close to you guys as possible. I know you can expand it if you want it to be bigger, but there we go. How's that? St. John's wort. Okay. All right. So we get the herb and we get a keyword. So for those of you who don't want to use the book, you don't have to, because you can just go with the keyword and your intuition. We have astrological symbols. The sun, I know off the top of my head, that's the sun too. This and this must be the same, but I don't know what they are. I can't remember, but of course, I'm sure it's in the deck. It's in the guidebook. Crystal on her wand. She's burning something, so we have the air element. So she's burning rosemary. Okay. Okay. I'm so far. I'm okay. Okay. I'm with it so far. I'm like, okay. I didn't know what to expect with this deck. I didn't know how it would be illustrated, and the concept to me sounded good. But how did they put these two things together? We have a angel of color in the background. Love to see the diversity. And then we have the sun, and we have that symbol. I'm gonna have to look at what this symbol is. So, okay. And then this one, the blue lotus, is that what that is? Yeah, blue lotus, great image, beautiful artwork. Love that it's borderless. Not too thick, not too thin. Again, here's our symbol, the sun and the moon, I'm guessing that is. We have another sun here, another moon here. I love that cup. Beautiful. The artwork is doing it for me. I'll give you that. I'm not sure what I don't know what the astrology is telling me though, so I have to look it up. The moon, and I think that's Jupiter. So they're going to have associations with the moon and the planet. What I'm looking for are the zodiac signs. I wonder if that's in here too, or if they're on different cards. So let's keep looking to find out. We got some green people. I'm feeling that. I like the art. I like it. It's earthy. It's earthy. It's clean. It's neat. It's beautiful. I love that. I love the ancestor in the background and the coming from her heart. So yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. I want to see what it can teach me. That's my main question. Oh, another brown person. They're leaning into that diversity, I see. Yeah, y'all got me. It's okay. Y'all got me already. This deck has me. It has my heart. I'm definitely going to work with this. In my group, I'm in a tarot group online. One of them is called Amethyst Ascension. Yeah, one is called Amethyst Ascension. Amethyst Ascension has a YouTube channel too. Great channel, great, tarot information. And I'm in another group called Abundant Life Tarot. They're both groups that are awesome if you want to join, if you want to learn more about tarot. And in the group right now, we're studying the Herb Crafters Tarot. So every day we do a pull and talk about the cards. And a lot of people are using this deck with that deck as a companion, a perfect pair. So the Oracle with the Tarot. And I'm really feeling this. Look at her, the age, the culture, the mirror that's right there. Mugwort. Psychic healing. One time I had some mugwort and I smoked it. I was a young girl and I was very experimental. That mugwort had me high as a kite. I don't know what I did there for, man. I never did it again, I tell you that. That mugwort had me zooted. I was just open. I was open like 7-Eleven at midnight. Open. Like I was just open. Awesome. That looks like love to me. And I also like the fact that you don't really know if this is two men, two women, man and a woman. It's very universal. You can put yourself and your situation in it. I like that in cards. I like that a lot. Like even with this one, you know, I could put myself in this situation. This could be anybody, you know, masculine or feminine. I love it. The art is different to me. It's busy. I like the busyness of it though. Look at her. Oh, they have so many elders in here. I'm living for that. I'm living for that. This is an awesome deck. This is an oracle deck that was done very well. As far as the diversity of it is concerned, I'm looking for size diversity. I haven't really seen much of it, but they're mostly sitting down, so I really can't tell. So again, you can put yourself in any of these cards because you really can't tell. This is awesome. I use hibiscus in love work. So if I'm doing a love spell, love candle, love oil, love potion, I always use hibiscus. So if you're somebody who really, like, let's say for example, you're a newbie witch, right? Or you could be an old witch. You've been doing this for a long time. Let's say that you want to learn more about herbs. You could buy a deck like this one, and every day you could pull one. We call it a daily pull. And so every day you can pull one, or you could do a different spread every day if you wanted to, if you had the time. And then you would be able to learn more. So let's say you're doing a love potion and you haven't been using hibiscus. Maybe you've been using roses and cinnamon, which is also very acceptable. Maybe some orris root. And you're like, you know what? I want this one to be a little stronger, a little spicier, bring a little more happiness with this one. You could add some hibiscus. So based on these cards, if you use them long enough, you'll probably end up receiving, you know, most of them at least once. Or you could just look at them, like let's say I'm thinking to myself, I'm doing a spell to help me with leadership. Let me look through the deck and see what it says about leadership. Well, lion's mane is good to use with leadership. Oh, what's lion's mane? And then you learn more about it. So I like that a lot. I like that concept of been learning. You know, I'm Aquarius. Aquarius always want to learn more. And this deck looks like it can teach you a great deal. She looks like she's from the Hindu tradition. Love it. The diversity is giving me a whole new life. Whoever did this was definitely understanding of representation, definitely understanding about diversity in different aspects as far as age, culture. I like that a lot. Very inclusive to, you know, when we saw the love card, it was very inclusive to different types of lovers. I like that. So this deck is awesome. Another awesome deck. You know, guys, I have reviewed, I think I got one more to review, two more to review, and it will be 9 decks. Over the years, I've reviewed either on video or just in person so many decks. My deck collection at this point is about 400 or 500 decks, literally. Half of them are in storage and the other half of them are with me because I use them, you know, in rotation. So I've looked at a lot of decks. So I can really tell you that this one is really an oracle that was very well thought out. Tobacco. Oh my goodness. I don't smoke tobacco. I used to smoke Newports. Thank God I stopped. But this is really cool because it reminds me of how in certain traditions tobacco is sacred. It's a sacred offering. So it's going to be interesting to read and learn. And that's the thing I like is not only, depending on what's in the guidebook, we're going to find out soon, but if the guidebook is as good as these cards, we're going to learn a lot about how these cultures use these things too. So that's going to be interesting. Or we may have to, you know, get a little bit of extra information, but I like that. I'm interested to see. Oh, okay. Because I was thinking, how does this incorporate astrology? I'm not getting it. But what they're doing is, it's the moon. I remember they were talking about the planets and the moon and things like that. So they're correlating how the particular herb, yeah, the element and the astrology of that particular herb. I was expecting a zodiac equivalent too, but I'm not seeing that. So that's fine. They're using maybe I guess it's the planet and the moon phases or something like that. Love the use of nudity here. Not perverted, very artistic. I love artistic nudity. I like all nudity, to be honest with you, but artistic nudity in art is my favorite. On cards like these, echinacea. I used to use echinacea. I used to buy it from GNC, different drugstores, and I would use it when I was teaching high school. Ooh, nice. Because my kids would always get sick. High school kids and kids in general stayed sick. And echinacea would boost my immune system. So I was like one of the few teachers that rarely got sick. Cannabis. Okay, need I say more? I'm definitely a cannabis enthusiast, okay? But I love the way he or she, can't really tell, is coming out of their body. That is decent. That's decent. Love it. And the cannabis leaves, awesome. I bought the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle, and I've been in love with it since the day it touched my hand. I love the fact that they have crystals in here. That's a Capricorn. So I am seeing some zodiac symbols. That's Capricorn. I know Capricorn. When I see Capricorn, and that's Capricorn. Mean old goat. Yeah. Hashtag not all Capricorns, but I know some mean old goats, man. My grandmother was a Capricorn. She wasn't me. That was my heart. But some of them, hoo-wah. So, okay, so it's different types of them. You got to keep your eye out. It seemed like this is one of those kind of decks that every time you look at it, you're going to find other things. Every time you look at it, you're going to find a symbol or a person or a culture or something that you did not notice before. Because that's what's happening to me right now. When I show it to you guys on camera, I see one thing. Then when I put it in my hand, I see something else. I'm like, wow. So not only is it going to teach you about herbs and, whatever the astrological equivalent to that herb is, it looks like they're teaching you lessons like foresight, because there's key words under each one. So you could just use it for the key word. Like if you got this card, you could tell the person, your client, like wisdom. This is a time to focus on your wisdom and what inner wisdom you have and blah, blah, blah. So that's good. But then you could take it a step further about learning more about the herb. This one is chocolate. I know this one specifically because when I was in Colombia, this is I took a class in Colombia on how I was in Cartagena. I was in Cartagena, Colombia, and I took a class on how to make chocolate. And this is how they make chocolate. They took it and they put it in this I had to pound it. It was hard, y'all. Chocolate is not easy to make the indigenous way. The ancestors that were making chocolate, my hat goes off to them because it was hard to make just a little piece of chocolate, a little piece of candy, not even a mini like Snickers, smaller than that. It was little. And I love how she's drinking it. A lot of people add different things like milk or spices to it and drink it versus eating it. So I think that's really cool. Like cocoa or hot chocolate, but theirs is much better. That little packet that I used to get as a kid and pour hot water into with those fake marshmallows was nothing like this. Was nothing like the real drink when I finally had it. Awesome. I love the use of crystals and birds and flowers, and it's not just the herb itself, it's all this other stuff added to it. He is so cool. Look, more of that age diversity. There are a lot of crone energy in here. Love that, because crone energy represents to me wisdom. So seeing all these crone men and women, I'm like, yes. And of course I'm 45, so you guys know I'm always looking for the crones. But there's also the youth in here too. This is so cute with the little gnomes. I love a gnome. Oh, that is so cute. Passion flower. And it's interesting because some of these herbs I have, but I haven't really used. So that's going to be interesting to see the new ones that I can add to my magic. This reminds me of Harry Potter for you Harry Potter fans. The mandrake. Remember they said the mandrake, when you pulled it out, it started to scream. You had to wear earmuffs. Oh, God. Man, I still love Harry Potter. I'm not very pleased with the author right now, but I still love those books, man. The characters have stayed with me from the day one. And I saw that series when I was older, so it wasn't like I was a kid. Okay. I think that's Scorpio right there. So Gemini maybe. So we are getting the zodiac coming through. So everything is here. We just got to look it up. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this so much. And again, the use of artistic nudity, male and feminine balance. I love it. Oh, God. This is okay. Mushrooms, shrooms. Anybody that knows shrooms knows what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it, man. Look how happy they are. Oh, my goodness. Good old shrooms. Oh, my goodness. Ayahuasca. I was told that you take ayahuasca with a shaman under a vision quest of some kind or a journey of some kind. I don't know what they call it. And it's supposed to change your life. I've never come across somebody who could give me, a real person to do it. Like, a real contact, a real connect. But if I ever find a real shaman that does ayahuasca, I'm going to try it. I read a book about it, a little small book that somebody gave me once. And when I read it, I was like, I'm going to try this. Certain cultures use certain herbs to go on these spiritual inner journeys, I'll call it. And ayahuasca is one such herb. I think they mix it with more than one thing. I don't think it's one herb, but I don't know enough about it because I think it comes from, I'm in Central America, so it's from the Central America, South America, somewhere in this area. But I don't know enough about it. I want to know more. I want to experience it. The Wounded Healer. Sagittarius, that's my moon. So yeah, we are getting a lot of that. I just don't know them that good. I know the signs, some of them. I know all the zodiac signs, but I don't know all the planetary symbols. So this is we're all learning together right now. I usually just look them up in my book because that's why I don't know them. It's a chart in the front of my book, and I always cheat. All right, so okay, Palo Santo. I use Palo Santo. As a matter of fact, I have Palo Santo right here. This is Palo Santo. This is what it looks like. It's that stick right there. Cool. I use it to cleanse. Oh, they use it to call upon the guardians. Okay, cool. All right. So I'm gonna pick out my favorite one. Excuse the thing because my hand is moving. That's why it bumped. All right, this is my favorite one. The one I actually want to try in real life. So we're going to take a look at it in the book and we're going to see what we get. Is it based on number or is it based on alphabetical order? It looks like it's number. Yes, it is. So each one in the book is based on its number, not alphabetical order if you're looking for it. And I'm going to tell you what it says. If you get this card, hold up, baby. Woo. Ayahuasca is popping off tonight. Okay. If you get this card in the upright, is rebirth, mastery, great revelation, discovery of higher self, meeting with creatrix, divine messenger, gifts from spirit, realization, telepathy, and transcendence. If you get it reverse, disbelief in unseen forces, loss of identity, resistance to change, stuck in old patterning, unable to see beyond your experience, and shattering of ideals and desire. So ayahuasca, it says, is ruled by the planet Pluto, Saturn, and Neptune. So those are the correspondences. So any of you who know what rules you, like for example, Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius. And Aquarius also has the co-ruler of Uranus. So this is something that maybe somebody who's Aquarius like me may be interested in. It says ayahuasca is an ancient ceremonial brew native to the Amazon, used as the sacred spiritual medicine among many indigenous peoples within South America. So it's South America mostly. That's what I was thinking, this part of the world. So it's south of me, about an hour by airplane. And it says Aya means soul or spirit, and Huasca means vine. Ayahuasca is primarily made of two key plants. Oh, it's two different plants. Okay, good. All right, along with other ingredients. So I was right, it is mixed together, which vary depending on the medicine maker. They are called the curandero. So I called him a shaman. It's not a shaman, it's a curandero. The ancient ayahuasca brew is traditionally prepared for curing ills, divination, and as a diagnostic tool for healing others. Wow. So there's a lot more to it. They give you more information on ayahuasca, the shaman, and they do use the word shaman too. So they use that word as well. And it goes through that, and it talks about the planets. And they give you some guidance based on ayahuasca. Let me tell you your guidance. So there's a lot more to it. So according to, they do mention the planets in here. I was trying to see if any zodiac association were here, but there isn't. So it's whatever planet goes with your zodiac sign. And then here's your guidance. You are mastering the power of awareness when aligning to a higher power. Ayahuasca's spirit is here to support your ascension, drawing upon ancient wisdom ebbed in your DNA and the earth. See, that's why I said if I come across this, that I am going to try this, definitely. Allow yourself to be shattered as you travel through the cosmic womb. Ayahuasca, catalyzes purification through the cathartic release of the unknown, only to reveal undiscovered terrain within your soul. You are one with the magnetic brilliance of Source, the intelligence that orchestrates the great mystery. Feeling lost in the labyrinth only comes when a loss of intentionality or respect happens. Offer your greatest intentions, sacrifice your needs, enter into the void without expectation, and allow yourself to be consumed by the oceanic consciousness. Remember, dear one, that to heal the world, you must heal yourself. You are the source of love. Wow. Phew. When they said rebirth, they meant rebirth. My God. Yeah, I always said I would try this. I think it would be one of the most powerful experiences of my entire life. So that was the last card, and that was the explanation. Let me show you before you guys go the back of the book in case you want to screenshot it and learn more about the creators. And what would I say? What ranking would I give this? It's definitely QueenAusetHeru, QueenAusetHeru Ankh approved. I would say yes, I definitely approve this deck. I give it a 10 out of 10. It didn't really have any problems. It was plenty of diversity in the deck. I would love to have seen people of different sizes. I didn't really see that, but that would be a great addition, but it doesn't take away. I see lots of diversity, lots of age and cultural diversity. I love the use of the planets. I love the artwork. I love the size of the cards. I love the finish on the cards, and it's, like I said before, not too glossy. You remember, you know, it's a little something, but not bad. If you want to take pictures of these cards, you're going to have to just turn off your flash. That's the bottom line. So I like it. I like it a lot. 10 out of 10. Definitely. I can see why it's so popular. Right now, a lot of people are getting this deck. So grab you a copy if you are into this artwork, if you're into this design choices. And also remember, like I said, if you really truly just do not want to read this guidebook, you can use them intuitively by just grabbing a card, looking at the bottom and talking about it. Okay, so you got card 29, you got the grace card. Are you giving others and yourself enough grace? Would be a very basic question with this. So yeah, I think it's awesome. So you guys, you come back soon because I have a lot more to say. See you later.